Hey Sag, what's up? How you doing? It's me, Archer, and it is time to do your everything energy check-in, pulling on a little work love and all the above for the week ahead. That even though I'm pulling on the energies at the time of filming this live, it is timeless. So whenever it found its way into the algorithm in your phone, you clicked on it, decided to come and hang out with us for a little bit, is divinely guided and perfect timing as always, all right? So thanks for being here too. Love that like for you because you deserve it. TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, show a little love. And you guys are more than welcome to come and hang out over on the channel. Links in my bio. It'll take you to Archer Astrology Tarot on YouTube. We'd love to have you. And if you are here, subscribe, set the bell to all notifications. Consider being a part of the fam. If you want to wait till the end of the reading, I totally understand. It's cool. But either way, we'd love to have you, all right? I do go live weekdays with each individual sign reading, as well as in all signs, every Monday at 7 Eastern. So be a part of the fam and hang out. There's room here for everybody, so make it crowded. And all the safe-to-click links are in this link tree link right here. You can scan this QR code or use the pinned comment. Those are the safe, non-bot, non-spam links. They're all the real deal, okay? So let's tap in and tune in. Let's see what we've got for Sagittarius energy. Because as you know, I am Sagittarius's protector. That's why I'm Archer. All right? I've been affectionately called the Sag Whisperer by, like, my bestie. All right? And she kind of knows me. And that's scary sometimes, but it's okay. So I'm here for you. All right? So let's tap in and tune into your energies and see what we've got for Sagittarius. I'm going to give you whatever comes out because you're safe. When you're with me, I'm your ride or die. I got you covered, got you protected. I'm your crystals. Have you seen my car? It's bulletproof and air conditioned. It's really cool. It's a cool chariot. All right, let's go. What do we got, Sag? Let's tap in and tune in. What do we have for Sagittarius? Hey, Moonshine, what's up? Melissa, Steal Your Heart, what's up? How are you guys? Hi, Marlene. What's happening? All right, let's go. Oh, Maryline. Oh, that's a clever screen name. Hi. Okay, let's go for it. Give me 2 shuffles for Sagittarius, please and thank you. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the super successful yet still sassy Sagittarius, the only sign deserving of 5 syllables. Okay, overall energy is the 9 of Cups. Some of your blessings coming in or prayers being answered in the outcome. Pisces energy. It's like the vibes of going from living in a fantasy land that'll never exist to literally bringing the fantasies into reality. 6 of Cups, Queen of Swords, and you, Temperance to the Wheel of Fortune, which I temporarily am honoring this as Capricorn energy on the Wheel of Fortune. Some of you guys might be a Sag Cap cusper. All right, but this is like moderation and balance and knowing what you want and feeling confident enough to take action in the energies of everything that's going on, especially with your dominant rock getting ready to move into Cancer out of Gemini. Those are some big changes. It's like the Wheel of Fortune is currently a roundabout, and right now you're in that roundabout trying to decide which road to take. And yeah, try to explain to me how those things are better than a 4-way stop with a traffic light. I'm with you, right? But you're at that point to overcome this and change your direction and your course, okay? It's gonna be something that makes your heart feel more warm and happy, all right? So let's go forward onto this. That was the corniest hyperbole I could have picked, but it's the energy I felt. All right, let's go. Current conditions at Sagittarius. Here we go. I always wanted to be a weatherman. All right, I have the High Priestess, the 4 of Pentacles, the Hierophant. I like actually seeing the High Priestess as the first card, but I'm seeing it in a different light, because on the biblical tarot, it's Mary Magdalene, and that girl knew a thing or two about a thing or two. Okay, she was very High Priestess, okay? Honorable mentions to the Passover plot by Hugh J. Sofield. And what? Huh? Anyways, you've been feeling stuck in a cycle of like hurt and pain, right? And you're ready to stop letting others dictate your life. The 4 of Pentacles to the Hierophant, Taurus, Capricorn energy on this. It's the energies that you're ready to step into your divine power and kind of bring the happiness back into your life. It's like the happiness you felt before like all this happened, you know? So I do kind of pull that vibe off of it, you know? You're like, Archer, it's not totally a corny hyperbole. It's kind of what I would like to have happen. It's just something I've thought of, you know? It's kind of like you just want to get back to the way you felt before you felt like the universe was against you, right? I get that. Okay. And even in the workplace, I got the 5 of Cups on the Knight of Pentacles, which shows little to no advancement going on, right? Almost to the point that like, it's like you're dealing with imposter syndrome in the workplace or something and feeling like you're just having to coast through the day, but deep down you're like, I don't know what I'm doing here. Why am I doing this? And you almost feel like you're faking it to make it type of a vibe. Okay? Some of you guys might have recently started a new job or you're getting ready to, and it's one of those vibes of like, I don't know if I fit in here. I don't know if this is going to work. Some of you guys are just straight up plain English, right? You are depressed with your job. Your job makes you sad. And you're kind of like quietly ready for something different, right? Maybe job hunting. Some of you guys may want to work remote. Maybe it's like something that works better for your life and your schedule, because recently the schedule seems like it's become boring or sad or depressing. You know what I mean? So I'll get cards to clarify to see the direction things will go for you too. But now let's check on the love department, okay? Starting with your past person, because you are totally allowed to miss and love whomever you want, however long you want. My title here is just tarot reader, not tarot tell you what to do, or I'm just the map reader. I've got the Ace of Cups on the Seven of Swords into the Eight of Swords. I kind of feel like this, you felt stuck with this person to an extent of them like they almost treated you like a possession or an employee more than a partner. That Seven of Swords though, Aquarius, we have Aquarius, Gemini, and Cancer energy here, but it doesn't have to be their sun sign, but it's in their chart. It's that I'm seeing here that, man, they shook you to your foundation of like your core with what they did, didn't they? Seven of Swords, the Eight of Swords. My hands are tied, Archer. What could I do? They sure didn't think before they reacted, did they? This person, like, foot and mouth, speak then think, right? Ace of Cups, though, the woman at the well, you gave them more benefits of the doubt more times than not, didn't you? And you tried to hang in there and just be like, heaven help them, I'll hang tight. But this changed your faith. This changed your identity. It completely changed your understanding of like love, everything, right? Whatever it is, if you had dreams, it's like they crushed the dreams. And it's almost like they tore the invisible cord between the two of you guys, right? It hurt. Like they got to a piece of your heart. Man. All right, we'll get details on this. We'll find out what's going on with that. But it's got some strong vibes. This was a very big spiritual awakening. And you guys met in like the weirdest of ways, didn't you? I know, right? But I don't have a Four of Wands out yet. I feel like this was twin flame energy. I really feel the intensity of that. And with this High Priestess, it's like I'm seeing a Sag that like either you've recently just discovered the twin flame journey or you've been on it long enough that you've got more questions than answers. Like, what is it all about? Why in the world? You know, all the tarot readers, Archer, always sit there and it's like, oh, this could be your twin flame. Oh, you're on a twin flame journey. Oh, twin flame and separation. Oh, wonderful. You're like, English, por favor. Someone, please. I got you covered. I'll explain it to you. No problema. I got you. Okay? You're fine. You're going to leave here with some knowledge. I love it. Okay? So now let's see what's up with a new person. Okay? This can either be somebody you're involved with or you're single and you wonder what's coming in. We have the Page of Cups, Six of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. Could be another Sag for some of you guys, but Taurus and Scorpio are here as well. Page of Cups, Six of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm doing the same thing you are. You're thinking about this, or they're thinking about you. Because this person is a bit of a taboo. There's just something about the connection that makes it a little bit of like the forbidden fruit, maybe. Page of Cups, Six of Pentacles, King David. The name David might resonate for some of you guys. Oh, okay. Is this something like maybe someone's parents might not approve of this, or somebody's afraid of like what their friends might say, or something like that? Because that's kind of the vibes I'm feeling off it. Maybe a little bit of like, either you or this person kind of like, what'll everybody say if maybe you guys work together or you're in a friend zone, like a friend circle, and you guys are like, is everybody going to look at us really weird? Or it's like, my mom is not going to like if this works out. Okay, that could be you or them. At the moment, without clarifiers, I'm just pulling in the energy, okay? Like the way that I read, think of it as like being able to look at the energetical airspace around you and see what's there, okay? Then I'll get details and like zoom in on it with the clarifiers. That'll let me pull up more of like Google Street View and get the deets, okay? So we're gonna find out. I'm finna make this work for you, I promise. All right. Could be dealing with a Pisces or a Cancer or a Scorpio. Water, water everywhere. Aquarius is here. Gemini, Capricorn, Taurus. Sag. Yeah, it could be another Sag. Leo's here too. Pretty, so far, it does seem to be like strong Cancer and Scorpio energy. And you or them could be born on the 24th or 25th, maybe the 2nd. The 12th or 21st is here. The 7th, the 17th, maybe the 18th, the 11th, or the 14th. Possibly the 6th, the 9th, 19th, maybe even the 28th or 29th. Okay, let's see where we go on this. Some of you guys have been seeing a lot of repeating numbers and signs and stuff, because that, when I started in on the dates, numbers just kept popping up into my vision. All right, so let's see what's up. Here we go. Starting with your vibes. Let's use the Titanic deck for the clarifiers, because this old tin tub just won't stay at the bottom of the Atlantic. Anyways, let's go. All right. 5 of Wands. See? Yeah, Leo energy on the Tower. That tower hit me. Oh my goodness. 6 of Swords into the Hermit card on the Hierophant. Taurus, Virgo, Scorpio, Leo, Cancer, Aquarius. Okay, gotcha. I was instantly drawn to the Hermit card on the 6 of Swords, because this Tower card, okay, I'm going to hit on something a little deep on this, okay? So take what resonates and wish well on those that it doesn't resonate for you for, okay? This might not even resonate to a small percentage of you, but I'm seeing for some of you guys, something you've never really brought up or mentioned or told people that you have tried to deal with on your own with the Hermit card is some of you were victims of like child abuse in the home. And this stuck with you. For some of you, it still sticks with you. That's a deep Tower card. No wonder that made me, and I mean, I totally can tell you everything about what's happening in this card right now. Okay, I've studied the Titanic almost as long as tarot. Longer than tarot. Yeah, Titanic's been my longest vice. Okay, what? I know. But it's kind of like, you know what it is? You've learned from these cycles. Some of you guys, it was just that you never felt like you were good enough for your parents. Some of you, they were straight up neglectful or narcissistic. The verbal in that. Some of you guys, it goes deeper into a well that I am going to leave the black Sharpie marker over for you, but do know that I feel the energy, okay? Somebody here is having issues with their back too, like back pain or your back hurting or something. Or a female Sag, it's like you've had the heels on too long. Go get a chiropractor's appointment or something. I don't know. Either somebody here is a chiropractor, or maybe some of you do have an upcoming appointment for a little back adjustment. I need to get one. You know what it is? You've learned from all these cycles that you've been stuck in, and you're on the verge of an awakening. And I've been tracking this for you for a long time, because I've known a lot of Sagittariuses in my life. All my friends seem to always wind up being Sag, and it's a whole deep well that we need a whole nother all signs for. So don't worry about it right now. This is about you, not me. Random useless Archer facts. But it's kind of like this. I've been studying Jupiter moving into Cancer. That's a big change for you. And the long-term cycles, as we go into 2026, it's that you're nearing the end of an era. And 2025 numerologically breaks down to a 9. So it's a time of completions. As you go into, like, 2026 for you is going to be the complete opposite. But the stuff happening in the week ahead is literally shedding light on things to allow you to move forward. Okay? The 8 of Wands is your card. That's your energy. That's lifeboat number 8 that's approaching the Carpathia. So this is just getting ready to go on the 9 of Wands to Temperance. See, you're just at a point that's going to help you fulfill your fantasy of love while rebuilding your trust after being out of your comfort zone for so long. Those men down in the boiler rooms, those rooms down there were over 100 degrees. Just normal operating temperatures. Even the fans that sucked air in from the top didn't do much. You know, this pressure, this heat. You've been out of your comfort zone for so long in these past cycles, this past era. As the narcissistic era finally comes to a close and a wrap up, it's going to get you through this. And for that quest for knowledge, I remember I promised you guys that I would do, I would explain the twin flame journey to you. So I'm going to use help to transfer the energies. But Sag, if you have been, I've been there. I've experienced the twin flame journey. Okay, so let me help you out. It's kind of like how Paul got stuck with the bass because nobody else wanted to play it, and then he wound up being really good at it. In my friends' tarot circles, everybody was kind of like, not it, twin flame journey, not it, twin flame journey, and I'm like, okay, I'll do it. So, but I happen to be kind of good at it. Another more random Archer fact you didn't really care about. So the Four of Swords, the time apart, this twin flame separation, the Knight of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. These are the key factors that Sagittarius would like you to touch on, Archer. Okay. Some of you have been on the twin flame journey for a while. And like you've come to that point of like, why did we even meet? Why is all this happening? Why does this even have to happen? What in the world am I benefiting from, right? How can all this hurt? How can all this stuff make me a better person, right? Because all it does, it's like, what is the meaning of all this hurt? I've done shadow work. We all have shadow work, right? You're like, I've put in the time. All right, back to basics. Back to the DNA, back to the schematical blueprint of the universe. Elijah's retreat into the silence. So the twin flame, Sag, is that one person that you feel deep down that you're just destined to be together. You know what I mean? Eight of Pentacles. You guys just click. You work well together. You know what I mean? You felt it the moment you met him. You know what I mean? And it's like some of you guys, you were even like, yeah, their nose is like mine or their hair is similar to mine. It's like, are we related? Right? Don't look that far into the genealogy. 23andMe is totally not worth it. Anyways, but that was like my genuine laugh. Oh my gosh, you made me genuine laugh. That wasn't my... Stop it, Sag. Anyways, the thing on this is that your twin isn't supposed to possess you or own you, right? They're meant to complement you. You're meant to complement them. You don't come in to complete each other. You come in to complement each other. Unfortunately, with the Four of Swords, some tarot channels have romanticized the journey, right? Almost to the point of delusion. Some people have totally turned the twin flame totally delulu, right? And when you get into it, you find out it is in no way, it is way more delulu than demure, you know? And unfortunately, these channels that have done that have gone in different directions. But much like how I was here to bring the goodness back to the tarot by explaining the Bible, instead of using this for divination and black magic and that bad stuff that, you know, it's very similar to this. The twins, deep down, the fact is, even the separation phase at this point, okay? The separation phase is required in order to strip both parties of their egos and embrace growth apart and be able to grow on your own. That way, neither of you guys have to carry and support each other that way, but you complement each other, right? Three of Cups, the wedding at Cana. Okay? It's that energy that once you're back together and you reunite, where you're not dependent on each other, but you complement each other. And that's when everything changes. That's when the celebratory times and the better energies comes in. Cancer energy on the Three of Cups. Okay? Dominant forces of your planet moving into Cancer that'll help with this. See? The King of Cups. The way my Sag grandma explained the King of Cups to me was that, Archer, it's not so much about it being the King of Cups gives their heart to one person, but this is the card of self-love, Pisces energy, going deep, 12th house deep, internal reflection, and doing that work of self-love, okay? I'm sure Nehemiah had some very choice words for God when he was having to build Jerusalem all by himself, right? I mean, you had a small, they were cheap labor. It was like Michigan road construction crews. Oh my gosh, is Michigan's governor Nehemiah? Never mind, we're not even going down that well. This is deep talk. This is a deep reading, Sag. Four of Cups. There is strong Cancer and Leo energy on this reading. Those two are pretty much joined at the hip. It's a thing, and I have no clue why either. Don't know. But it could be even on this Joshua, the leader of faith, coupled with Jonah's anger. It's once the inner work is done on that King of Cups, and you guys have arose to another level with this Ace of Swords, it's that the twins find out, here you go, here's the cheat sheet. The twins find out that the journey is not about the union or the reunion. It's actually about the transformation that both parties go through, Ace of Swords, in order to get to this point that the unions can happen where together you guys continue growing and neither of you stop the other. It's a lot to unpack, right? I do hope that helps. I also actually do see on the Six of Cups with this Page of Pentacles that there's a specific message from someone's grandfather The energy God is giving me to let me know there's a grandfather trying to come through is, it's the scene from the Beatles, A Hard Day's Night. God always turns the energies into things I'll make sense of. Knight Rider reference, Beatles, whatever, Iron Man, it's the thing. But I literally saw that scene on the Beatles movie, A Hard Day's Night, where they're on the train, and everybody's like, who's that little old man? And it's like, it's Paul's grandfather, he's very clean. So somebody's grandpa's got a message. Strength card. Five of Wands, Joseph with his Technicolor dream coat, jealous brothers, Daniel in the lion's den. Okay, we're back to the King of Cups. Oh, okay. What the message I have coming through from this is that they're telling me that the kids will be fine. It'll work out. Talk to them and let them know that their voice matters. Okay. So like maybe for the Sag with children that like maybe there's problems with school or grades or bullying and that. Let them know they have a voice and be heard and be understood is what grandpa is saying. Maybe it's just a grandpa coming in and that energy is a figure. But for some of you guys, it may resonate. Okay? So this is a deep thing, Sag. I hope it helps. Hope I'm making sense. But you could be born on the 8th or the 5th. The 18th comes back. The 1st is here. 21st, the 3rd, 14th, maybe the 24th or the 9th. But in the work mode, what have I changed over on this? The Hermit card. Yeah, pay attention, Archer. Okay, cool. Oh, it's all the Bible. It's like literally these decks are the same thing. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Meanwhile, back at your reading, Hangman. Now I'm being told to use the right deck. See, there's no edits. I can't shift this. I told you we're going deep. And we're back. Sun card. God's like, oh, thank God he figured it out. Oh, wait, God would be like, thank me he figured it out. That's Frankie Goldsmith. That's my buddy. That's cool. That's a major transformation with the Page of Swords to the Eight of Swords. Okay, half of this is God being like, I can't believe we trust him with these energies. But you do. You signed too. Haha, I had him at hello. What I'm seeing on this one is some of you guys, I think you're at the point that you're going to leave a job. You may leave the current workplace because of like, maybe it's a fear of failing being a lot with this imposter syndrome. Because I'm almost seeing a Sag walking down the hallway or typing an email and being like, what are you doing, Sagittarius? Don't do this. You're not ready for this. Don't cut your nose and spite your face. And then it's like, uh-oh. But Seven of Wands, it's all happening for a reason in this case, okay? It's like, I'm actually seeing here that there are actually higher-ups watching you, okay? There's a little bit of like some secret shopper vibes going on. Some of you guys might work retail, but it's kind of like what I'm seeing on this is that they're actually watching you and you're typical Sagittarius. You're doing way better than you're giving yourself credit for. You're like, no, I totally suck at this. I have no clue what I'm doing. And then they walk up and like, hey, Sag, would you like a promotion? Because you're actually doing better than everybody else. And you're like I could see a Sag right in the middle of like an office meeting being like, you're lying. I mean, yeah, I'll take it. See? Eight of Swords, you're being too hard on yourself. You're actually doing really good. Okay, I know it's stressful and it's a lot that you're at home doing like catch-up work and Googling and learning on your own and all that. It's a lot. It'll pay off. It's like some of you guys are even trying to like go back to school while you're working, like remote learning and things like that. And you're like, Archer, I'm just tired. And it's like, okay, somebody likes their weighted blanket. And the weird, oh my gosh, I've never seen this sign in a reading. I'm literally seeing Kermit the Frog. Some of you guys, that might just be a neat childhood memory or something you'll see while scrolling your social media or something. And oh my gosh, that was one of the first songs I had to learn. I had to learn that song for a friend of mine when I was younger. I'm hearing the Rainbow Connection. But I'm actually hearing Casey Musgraves and Willie Nelson singing it instead of Kermit himself. That's kind of cool. But totally, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Someday they'll find it. Okay, that song may resonate. I like it. Oh, okay, cool. So what I'm seeing here is that for those of you that already have walked away from the job, there's another offer that comes in. Like, literally, you walk out, somebody walks in and goes, look, Sag was having a really bad day. I was treating Sag bad. Sag did not want to quit. And you actually get a call back, okay? This could even take like a while before it happens, but eventually somebody comes clean and like, call Sagittarius back. It was my fault. I screwed up. I did it. You know, something like that. And for those of you that are getting ready to walk in and, you know, just kind of pour gas on your boss's table, light the match and walk away. I would too. It's cool. What? Stop it. What I'm seeing here is just about that point you're like, Anna, take this job and you want to raise? Yeah. It's like one of those timing that you're just about ready to give up, and then you walk out of the office, you're like, wow, yeah, that went completely not what I was expecting. Margaritas, you know, right? Right? I like the direction it goes. But now there is the ability at coming through this here is that I am talking to some self-employed Sagittariuses, or you're wanting to get into it, okay? Ace of Cups, Queen of... Oh, there's my girl. There's Violet Jessup. I love her. Totally dig her. That's my girl. Yep. My newscaster friend, she can totally have light taller. I call dibs on Violet. Don't get on a boat with Violet. I swear, take any other means of transportation. Google Violet Jessup, look her up. You'll be like, oh yeah, don't get on a boat. Not with that Jonas. She's still my favorite passenger. Three of Swords. Oh yeah, okay. So it's like you just don't know how to launch it. Three of Swords. You're in your head being like, I don't know, SEO, Polywally Doodle, EIEIO. What the heck are all these things? Why does everybody speak in acronyms? I mean, you know, 60% of all digital social media, Google, everything. It's like, you know, I'm seeing that TikTok or those things like where they put two phones next to each other and the AI starts talking. 60% of the internet is that. It's just AI talking to each other. Most of your Google search results and everything. I go to Reddit. Reddit's where I trust all those. I read multiples, I weigh out the options, and then I make my own educated choice and decision. Because even the search stuff don't work. Some of you guys might even be in IT. But for my self-employed, what I'm seeing here is that, because it's like the Three of Swords, you're like, I can't do my job, start my own business and in the work and the family and everybody. I can't do this. I'm like spinning multiple plates, dancing in a million circles. You know what I mean? So what I'm seeing though, some of you guys with your ability to read, oh my gosh, no wonder your laptop's running so slow. How many Google tabs do you have open? I just heard a Sag like, don't you dare touch those things, Archer. I know what every one of those are. Your laptop, not mine, Sag. It's cool. What I'm seeing though, some of you guys I think could be like looking for ways that help fund your endeavors so you can quit the 9-to-5 type of a cycle or start working remote. And then you got some time, you know, working remote's basically, I've been told it's kind of like where it's going for your driver's license picture where you just have to look good up here and then your sleep pants down. No, I have jeans from Ariat. Okay. Love you, Ariat. Hi, sponsorship? What? Okay. Anyways, Three of Cups on the Three of Swords. I could see you actually going for a little bit of sponsorships or possibly even like you work remote. So when there's not a meeting at work, you're doing other stuff. And some of the stuff you do through work, the software and stuff will help you in advancement. But I'm even seeing for some of you guys, like somebody's recently seen like a news article or something, because I'm seeing things about government grants. Maybe somebody saw that recently on the news or scrolling your social media. But I'm seeing for you on that advancement into it, that some of you guys will actually get some government grants or funding sources that will allow you to allow the business to take off and invest in it and yourself. I'm being told for some of you guys, it's the result of an inheritance that pays out too, okay? Some of you might be dealing with probate or family that's just a pain, but somehow there is an influx of money that just kind of surprises you. On the Ace of Cups, I'm seeing a message that a new message that I got, it was Cancer. This came out for Cancer. I'm seeing a Sagittarius that you check your mailbox and you've got a letter from the IRS and at first you're like, oh God, here we go, what's this? But then you open it and you're like, it's a letter from the IRS saying, we found out you did your taxes wrong and actually we owe you $50 more than or $500 more than what you thought you were getting back. And you're like, what government what timeline am I living in? But I do see some of you guys might get that letter. So, okay, let's get into the love. Let's go for it. And thanks for being here too, Sag. I love you. Subscribe, set the bell, be a part of the fam. Mod Squad's trying to get me up to 70,000 subscribers for my birthday on July 7th, so we would love to have you be a part of the family. All right, and don't forget, all the safe-to-click links are in the Archer Astrology link tree. If you scan this QR code, it'll take you to it. And thank you to all of you guys here. The 129 in the chat, love that like for you. All right, the Devil card on the Devil card. That's a lot of Toby, big time. The Devils. Some of you guys literally did feel like when this person went off the hook with their anger management, coupled up with the indecisiveness, you're like, yeah, Archer, it was Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. They like I literally, you might even have told somebody at one point, like, it was like they were possessed, right? They kind of were. Toby got to this person because they were a little weak and unawoke at the time, okay? The big thing on this is that it's kind of like the indecisiveness, along with the treating you like a possession more than a partner. That was a big part. And with the attitude and the anger, man, their words cut. I can literally feel it. And bless your heart, Sag. You stayed, you kept a stiff upper lip through it. When inside, you were ready to scream, cry, and bawl your eyes out and go tuck yourself in the corner. Even my male Sagittariuses, you were dealing with she was a bit of a Jezebel for my male Sagittariuses. For my female Sagittariuses, maybe this was a little bit of Deuce Bigelow, male gigolo. What? Oh my gosh. Sag, I did not know it was movie night. What? Oh my gosh. World card, 2 of Cups, that 4 of Pentacles. Man, why did they never make you the priority? I'm mad at them actually a little bit. Like, you have Sagittarius and work is more important. This is more important. What are you thinking? 2 of Cups, someone like Sagittarius only comes along once in a lifetime. A lot of divine timing, and they are awakening to this. That World card, they are closing out a cycle that you never dreamt in. You're like, Archer, yeah, I know it was a big thing and it was a bad breakup. I didn't mean that much to this person. I'm not this person's end all be all. It was just it can't be all that, right? I think it kind of is, and they're awakening to it, right? 7 of Pentacles. Look at him hanging out in lifeboat number 7, approaching the Carpathia with the hangman on the, the High Priestess. This person, you guys have a very strong connection, right? The big part on this is, why did they never take your feelings into account? Let me get some clarifiers. I need a little bit of Paul Harvey on this. I need the rest of the story. Let's go. Small town, Iowa. What? 9 of Cups to the 7 of Cups on the Knight of Wands. Go back to bed, Paul Harvey. I was just using you as a reference. Okay. Anyways, I am thinking of that thing. I have that saved in my favorites on TikTok. You know, look it up. It's totally interesting. It might even tie into the reading. But it might. You think, Archer? Good job, Sherlock. Really? 2 devil cards? I'm hearing Paul Harvey doing that. If I were the devil, y'all might want to look into that. It might tie into things. That's a deep message. The Knight of Wands, the 7 of Cups. For some of you, you did find out they were cheating on you. Seriously? For some of you, they actually got someone else pregnant? Or, vice versa. I know if it's like males, just go with it. You know what I mean? No gender in tarot. Some of you guys actually have a gender-neutral name. That's kind of cool. I always thought those were cool. That's neat. It's like a palindrome. Did you know it's palindrome week right now? Look at the dates all week from 52025 all the way to 52925. You can read them the same forward and backwards. This is my week. I'm in heaven. It's so cool. Random Archer fact you did not care about in any way, shape, or form. Anyways, Emperor energy. What I'm seeing here is you were dealing with that unawoke narcissist. And I'm hearing Megan Maroney, Mama's Broken Heart, that whole stop acting crazy and start acting like a lady. You really tried to hold it together through the toughest of times on this one, but they never took accountability for their actions. Knight of Pentacles into the Hierophant on the Magician. For the Sagittarius, I'm only giggling because this affected them way more than you. This is one of those, it hurt them more than you, Sagittarius. For those of you that either send a text, said it on the phone, or whatever, the words, I wish you well. If those things came out of your mouth or your fingers or thumbs at any point, guess what? Your words are pretty powerful with that Magician energy. You wish this person well, and they actually have gotten well. Losing you triggered their dark night of the soul and a giant spiritual awakening. They thought they'd be just fine without you, just like all the other people that either they've walked out of or have walked out of their lives. You are the one they can't get over. Why, cross watchers? Because Sagittarius was the one. And I'm not going to correct you and say you messed up because you weren't ready. You weren't ready for this, Saggy. You weren't ready for this. I can't sing that song right. Anyways, but guess what, Sag? They're changing now. Okay? What I'm seeing on this one, the karma they received for the choice they made against you was about tenfold from what they went through. And if you're like, no, God is good, he wouldn't do that. Honorable mentions to the locusts, the plagues, the flood, the burning bush, the figs, etc. I know, right? Yep. God's like, they have free will. If they make the wrong choice, it's a thing, okay? However, what I see here is that you were the one that hit different, and actually, if anybody could have caused this person to change, it was you. The moment you guys walked away from each other, this person started morphing inside, and it kept getting weirder and awkwarder and ugh and everything. For those of you that they did pick somebody else, it didn't work out. They were 10 times worse than how they were to you. You know what I mean? Let's say this was just like they robbed you of a ton of money, financial abuse, right? They ain't doing so good right now. Either they got the audit letter, and you got the letter that's saying that you're getting more money back. It's literally how it works. Okay, that is literally how it works. Even for those of you, cross watchers, earmuffs. Even for those of you that are spying on their social media and you think they're doing great, they are lying. They are lying. Like Dr. House says, everybody lies. Hey, cross watcher, Sagittarius, this is you too. Okay. Let's see. Give me a final on this, because the Hierophant shows they know what they did last summer. It is movie night with this person. So, some of you guys had a lot of movie nights or date nights or something. Seven of Swords, the Hierophant. They've taken the Five of Swords of grief out. They broke the cycle. Losing you derailed them. Yep. Crosswatchers, A Dark Night of the Soul is fun, isn't it? That one where you tell everybody to go away, everybody leaves, you cut everybody. Fun, isn't it? Don't worry. When you come out of it, it gets so much better. And there is a chance, 50-50 chance, that Sagittarius will forgive you when you apologize. I totally mean that. Like, I'm even feeling a little giddyish about it, okay? Hierophant, the nose, okay? Totally dig it. So, Sag, you'll be getting, with the Star card, a divinely guided, meant to be apology. A genuine one. And you will know it, because you're Sag. You rule the 9th house. You're going to be like, I knew it. But you'll know, okay? Strong Taurus, Aquarius energy. Capricorn's pretty heavy duty. Toby's hanging out here too with that devil. Gemini, Virgo, Cancer, Leo, Taurus, Pisces. Doesn't have to be their sun sign, though. It's just the part of their chart activating, though, when I'm asking about you. All right? So let's get forward on this one, because either way, the choice will wind up being yours. It's either closure or forgiveness. All right? That Ace of Cups. Cancer energy, but deep down in the Rider-Waite, the Ace of Cups does speak about a slight bit of forgiveness, okay? Cancer is basically forgive before stuff happens to him at this way. Like, it's this way it goes. All right, let's get into the new energies. Okay. Page of Cups, Six of Pentacles, King of Wands. And thanks for being here, too. If you want to book a personal private reading with me, you can email me at archerastrology@gmail.com. I offer the one-on-one Zoom readings, traditional private YouTube videos. There's even the short and sweet YouTube video check-ins. So just shoot me an email. I'll send you back the pricing and booking details. And like I was saying at the beginning, remember, there's some fake archers out there that are trying to solicit for money or pictures of your palms. That's been the recent one that I'm like, what? I don't know. That's not me. I don't do that. All right. All the safe-to-click links are available in the link tree. Just use this QR code here or the pinned comment down below. And on all the other social, it's in the bio, okay? Those are the safe-to-click links. Just Page of Swords safely, like this person's doing to you, because they're totally spying on you. But anyways, back at the ranch, Knight of Cups to the Emperor comes out. What I'm seeing on this here is that it's kind of like, I think the taboo we were talking about earlier, that this person, because there's a bit of a taboo here between you guys. I do feel it's kind of like the energies of like, one of you guys are sitting here being like, you know, what would happen? Like, what are my friends going to think? What are my parents going to think? Like, maybe for some of you guys, maybe there's a difference in like religion or age, race, something like that, that it crosses a line. On the Strength card with the Wheel of Fortune, Cancer, Sagittarius, Leo, Taurus energy. For about 8 to 10% of you, this is actually your twin flame returning, and you're getting ready to come into the point of union, but because of what led to the separation phase, you're like, oh my gosh, none of our family, none of our friends, nobody wants us back together after what we happened, so we can't tell anybody about it, Archer. Okay, so crosswatchers, all families of the Sag and Crosswatcher, everybody out, just Sag and Crosswatcher. Just kidding. Everybody else leave the room. No. Stop it. On the Wheel of Fortune, the Strength card, what it's regardless of if it is, for those of you that it is the twin flame returning, it still could be new. Wherever this is where my Saggies come back together. So the big thing on this is, it's not about what the friends think or what the family thinks, okay? The one thing you're going to find out in life that most of the people that are like totally opposed to it are going to be your single friends or those single family members, right? Like that one weird cousin of yours that's like, oh, don't go back to the ex, that's all bad stuff, you don't want to do that. And you're like, when was the last time you were in a relationship? And they're like, oh, 1978, it was a good time. Yep, I watched Smokey and the Bandit, we ran all the way to Georgia. And you're like, what? You know? Usually the people opposing it are the people whose their relationship lives don't work out. Just like the people don't get work advice from the unemployed people, you know? That sort of a thing. So, however, Sagittarius, you're very loved in your family. I know some of you had a rough upbringing, like your childhoods were rough, or some of you never even got to have a childhood. I am literally being told to snoop behind the scenes for your parents and your family and your friends and all that. Deep down, underneath the skin that pop culture puts on everything, they just want to see you happy. And whoever it is, whether this is a past person returning or a straight up new one, it's not about them. It's about you. They just want you happy, okay? Queen of Wands, Violet, you rascal, you. Hi. Okay, Ace of Swords, King of Wands. I guarantee you, if I was alive in 1912, this was my boo. Anyways, I was actually, but I was on the Olympic. Why would anybody want to go back and be on the Titanic, right? We all know what happens. I was on the Olympic. I was the radio operator on the Olympic. But anyways, do any of you care about my past lives? Random Archer fact. It's the stuff like I pull when I'm doing my personal pulls in the morning and stuff that I'm like, oh, I get that all the time. Just random stuff like, oh, by the way, Archer, you were the radio operator on the Olympic. I'm like, why do I care? It's 2025. But I just take the messages as they come. Aw, thanks, Cinnamon. I love you. Spinny hugs, girl. Laura, what up, girl? Okay. Meanwhile, back at your reading, this person has poured themselves into work for the better part of their life as a result of the past. Wheel of Fortune to the Strength card on the Emperor. Thomas Andrews, he poured himself into work. That ship was his baby. Honorable mentions to Alexander Carlisle. But what I'm seeing here is they're really not used to having someone in their life. Even Thomas Andrews was married, but he spent so much time on the boats, you know. He rode his wife every day. I'm hearing the Beatles song, All My Loving, too. I'll ride home every day. You know what I'm saying? Okay, anyways. What it is, maybe this person's like a business owner or an investor or something. Because I see financially they're quite blessed. And I didn't mean to check into their bank account, but I told you I'm here for you. I'm the Sag Whisperer, okay? We got to make sure this person can provide. All right? I got you covered. And they totally can. Wow. Crosswatcher, can you spot me a 20 till Friday? Next Friday. This person is like, what I'm seeing though, they're also very busy. Like the scene in A Night to Remember with that Thomas Andrews when they woke him up to go and check the ship and he was asleep in his chair with the blueprints. That's pretty much how Thomas Andrews really was. This person's a workaholic, okay? Just give me one more Red Bull, Archer. I'll make it. I know, right? They're not a couch potato. Speaking of 1912 boats, the Irish showing up in their potato boats, coming here in 1896, stealing our jobs. What? Took our jobs. I have no clue how that resonates, okay? Somebody is totally into like genealogy or their past or something or wants to be. I don't know. But okay. You're totally like that. This person might be a comedian or they're in this or a music. Oh, they're in the spotlight. Yep, Temperance. Some of you guys are crushing on a celebrity. Okay, this is cool. Temperance on the Justice card. Oh, dude, some of you guys are some of you guys, that's why you're getting into social media am I reading for two famous people? If you're not, you're gonna be, all right? If you choose to be, you don't have to choose to be, you know. But you know what I mean, just go with it, okay? Because you know what I think I pull on this one, Sag, with your Temperance vibes? You totally have made this happen. These are literally, it's the beginning of the reading coming full circle where I'm telling you, you've wished, manifested, and dreamt for this. It's bringing your dreams into reality. I'm getting chills off of this. This is wild. What I'm seeing here, there's a bit of a mutual fear or uncertainty. I'm hearing Taylor Swift off of this card, and it's the Temperance card. She's a Sag. All right. I'm totally hearing, I think he knows. I'm hearing I am the architect, I'm drawing up the plan. It's like I'm 17, nobody understands. No one understands. Anyway, why am I singing Taylor Swift that well? That's my Sagittarius Neptune. That's cool. Okay, but it's like you literally, this is your stuff. You made all this happen, okay? And there's mutual fear and uncertainty due to like what you two have been through before coming together. I think you both are overthinking. You're like, I'm overthinking, and this person is totally cool, confident in that. No, guess what? They're overthinking too. You guys are actually the cutest nervous couple I've ever thought. Both of it. It's cool. It's like there's a little bit of this, like, the time apart has caused the overthinker to like transform and stop worrying so much about stuff and be a little more Sag-like. So you've totally rubbed off on this person already, or it's another Sag. I'm seeing a plan being made, especially with that song coming out. Man, somebody's definitely into musicians. Some of you guys keep hearing you and their song all the time, right? Maybe it is I Think He Knows, or like I Want It That Way, or Bye Bye Bye. I don't know, pick your song. But some of you guys keep hearing your guys' song like on repeat. The big thing on this is a transformation here that's going through from this planning that's happening. Emperor on Temperance with the Queen of Cups to the Seven of Pentacles. There is a little bit of like, what if Sag says no? What if this doesn't work out? I just really like Sagittarius. Crosswatcher, calm down. Shh, I'll give you one cookie, Crosswatcher. Sag likes you too. Just relax. It's cool. It's cool. Okay, be cool. All right, cheese it. It's the fuzz, man. All right. I need a vacation in Nashville just one weekend. I've been in the Motor City for a while now again, I guess. Uh-oh. Hold on, I'll fix it, Sag. I'll fix it. Ma'am. Okay, on the Queen of Cups to the Seven of Pentacles, you know what it is? They're making a plan, and they're nervous because this is a big decision, right? About like, what do we do? Where do we go? What's up? Okay? It's a big decision about like, how can I, Seven of Pentacles, can I support Sag? Am I ready for this? Can I make time for Sag? Can I do things right? They're already got this whole thing planned out, and you're kind of like, can we just see how the weekend goes? You guys will adjust. This is a bit of a test that, like, because their transformation has resulted in a lot of reprogramming of learned behaviors, you guys will actually continue to adjust to this. You might a few times have to be like, calm down. I'm with you. I'm here. I love you. And they might need to sometimes, like, maybe, it's just you guys adjust to each other. So the big thing on this one is that you guys will continue to adjust to each other going forward. Even the married couples I read for that have been married for long times, they're like, we have had so many tower moments that we've learned from and adjusted from, and you never stop growing together. It's very textbook twin flame energy on this one, and the Queen of Cups with some real love. Cancer energy. You guys just fit. That's the cool thing. It's kind of like the rib from Adam or the missing puzzle piece, stuff like that. This is just getting started, okay? Or restarted for some of you guys. But you've both learned lessons from the past that you both will be able to apply into the relationship going forward. So this is a big test about adaptability and an equal reciprocal relationship, Six of Pentacles, okay? It's a big test for it. But what I'm seeing for this one, they also have to, it's a big test in making time for each other too. However, Queen of Cups, you guys will both pass this test because this is real love, all right? And like they say, when they finish the saying, blood is thicker than water, money's thicker than blood, but love is thicker than all the above. And you've got real love coming in. I love it for you. Sagittarius, claim this thing down in the comments. We got to be able to manifest this for you. You totally deserve it. I love this for you. And I know some of you guys stay busy and like to keep your private lives private. So even if you just have a moment to leave an emoji or something down below, you can do whatever you want down in the comment section. That's areas for you, not me. All right. But the comments in that always help the channel, the fam to grow. And consider liking, sharing the video with someone that you want to see happy, healthy, and healed as well. And let's just heal them all. It's a thing we do. All right. And remember too, this will resonate to any placement of Sagittarius in your chart because you're not just your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign. All the parts of your charts are what makes you Sagittarius. And like I said at the beginning, you're the only sign deserving of 5 syllables. I love you. All right. So now let's dig into the super chats. And if you guys want to hang out, you might find that it's similar to what you're going through, and it might even give you a little extra clarity. All right, so let's dig in. I am going to try my hardest and do all of these for everybody, okay? All right, so you got this, Melissa? Here we go. Let's do it. All right, and thank you, Melissa, the mod squad, every single one of you guys. I'm going to do something for all the mods. We're going to plan something for all you guys. I have to pay it forward because you guys, all of you, have been amazing for me, and I'm truly blessed. I'm blessed to every one of you guys for being here, all 60,000 of you. But the mods putting up with me is awesome. All right, what will happen during Cancer season with Derek? When will I book an acting role? I'm auditioning a lot. Oh, I got some of that in the reading. All right, Hangman. Cancer season is going to be slow progression, but has progression. This is where he begins to talk more, comes out of the Hangman. And I do see you've actually already got the part. I do see there is a part coming through. Now, this might be on, I'm seeing a television role. I'm seeing a walk-on role that you get first. After that, I see you traveling, okay? You might have to go, oh, I think we got this before. I think you still have the potential of like a location shoot coming in too. And it does indeed all play out during Cancer season with the Queen of Cups. I shuffled and connected to your reading without even looking at the cards while I was shuffling. That was cool. All right, so I hope that helps. All right, Saggy girl, what's up for Saggy's weekend? Give me a little weekend forecast, little weekend outlook. There we go. Three of Wands. I always wanted to be a meteorologist. The Fool card, the Star card, and the... Sheesh. Oh, my goodness. This is a weekend of transformation. Fool card, Star card, the Temperance. I actually do see communications that come through to bring some clarity for you and Michael. I think there's some talk coming with Three of Wands where Michael's like, okay, it's time. We need to work on this. Whatever most recently has happened between the two of you guys, there'll be a discussion about it. There also could be... a little meetup or drinks. I don't see you like getting to go out on like a dinner party date, but it could totally be wine on the couch type of a vibe, okay? There might be a little talk and chill vibe coming in over the weekend, okay? Stay positive, all right? Because you're going to manifest them in with that magician energy I was pulling in the Sag reading, okay? All right, now let's see what's up for Laura. What's up, hold on. What's up for Laura? Okay, Raph the Leo trying to get my attention. I want to know too. Is that the vibes I was pulling the other day when I'm like, somebody? Oh my gosh, I want to know too. Three of Pentacles, Hangman, the Chariot. Yes. And if you were to be receptive to Raph the Leo getting your attention, he'll start coming your way. Cancer Pisces energy. I see Raph having gone through a bit of a change or something to like really like ready for a relationship, which send him your way. Yeah, so he's totally trying to get your attention. You might even get a straight up full-on Queen of Pentacles real deal communication during Cancer season, if not sooner. The Hangman, he can take himself out of this pause anytime he wants. Girl, you could literally hear from this at the latest, the end of Cancer season, if not sooner, okay? Totally. But yeah, he's totally trying to get your attention. If you do have a message or something like that, respond or maybe send something, okay? But no, totally trying to. Okay, DWS Angel. What's up, DWS Angel? What you got? Is that Cancer of yours? If is that Cancer? I don't have my glasses on. I'm sorry. Is that Cancer man back to my? If he did he miss me or he'll move on? Okay, let's see. He misses you more than you know. 9 of Cups to the 4 of Wands. It looks like that Cancer might be your twin, DWS. Queen of Cups, Cancer energy. Justice card is back with the 2 of Wands. He never did move on, no. It's very Sagittarius past person energy, and there was strong Cancer energy in the reading, too. This is telling me that he's still doing his own thing right now. There is nothing like him moving on this one. He misses you more than you know with that 4 of Wands to the Queen of Cups. He really regrets a lot of the stuff that he did. That's a big part of it. And you're sitting here thinking he doesn't even think about you anymore. He's telling me with this Justice card to the Queen of Cups, he's actually telling me, Archer, I miss her more than the last time I saw her. I miss her more each day. My love and my affection keeps growing. I want to reach out. I'm so nervous and unsure if DWS even wants to talk to me, loves me, has feelings anymore. After what I did and after the time that's gone, how could DWS even want me around? Nobody else ever has. I pulled this stuff on other women before I even met DWS, and every one of them told me to pound sand, left, walk. Nobody ever comes. Dude, your Cancer man has been through a bunch of Mercury retrogrades. Never once has one person ever reached back out to that Cancer. Okay, it's all about you. Okay, right now that fear and that the programming that they're so used to, that fear of failure is what they're not reaching out for right now to talk. But the energies of Sag, dominant planet Jupiter moving into Cancer, is going to spark the communications to come in. And I'm totally being told, Two of Wands, this is anybody's choice at this time because you guys have already made it through the mountain and you're ready for your next plans. If you were to text him, it would blow your mind how fast he responded and how much he actually does miss you. Okay? I hope that helps. All right, Randy. What's up, Randy? How you doing, good sir? All right. Is that her all on my social media? Shut the front door. Are you getting like, no way. Let's find out. Instantly as I'm reading it, I felt the yes. That's the wild part. 3 of Wands, 4 of Wands. It is. Ace of Swords. It totally is. She's a little shocked by this. You got the runner running a little bit. I don't know what you did, but you did some kind of a power move, either by doing nothing, which is sometimes nothing is an answer. But I'm being told you did something that's triggered her. I don't know. If I didn't know better, I'd say you paid somebody $50 to take a picture with you, and you're like, I'm posting that. You screw you, Inez. I'm doing whatever, right? 8 of Cups. No, she's stalking you straight up because she's like, she thought, oh, geez. She thought posting that picture would set you off. It didn't set you off. You did what you did with the Ace of Swords. She didn't suspect that, and you totally Kaiser Sosate her. She didn't expect a thing, didn't see a thing coming. No, she's totally stalking your social media because you got the runner thinking. You're the first man to stand up to her. Hang tight. The change is happening. This was the part we never saw come in on any of the old readings, that it was something that you did that's actually the catalyst of her. Yeah, that's actually the catalyst of her going off the deep end. Hang tight. It's gonna get way more intense before it calms down. All right, Angel K, what's up? How you doing, Angel K? Will Garrett reach out? We had a bad argument. Oh, 3 of Swords, spinny hugs, 5 of Pentacles. Oh, wow. Yes, give him a few days. Right now, he's still a little bit of the wounded warrior, where he's licking his wounds. Okay, he didn't think you could hold your own that well in a fight, straight up. Okay, so he's like, Archer, she yelled at me. Let him process. Absolutely. I don't see this being any more than like another 24, 36 hours. King of Cups. Let him, you bruised his ego. Okay, he's a big dude and you bruised his ego. Give him, he's going to apologize. He doesn't want to be without you. Okay, you're cool. All right, Rowdy. I'll have to get more crazy pills. Well, okay, better living through pharmaceuticals for you, brother. The King of Swords, 5 of Wands. I'm being told you're moving too fast and to like slow down. You've been feeling really anxious and nervous lately. Remember to breathe, slow your roll a bit. You're actually on point. You're doing better than you're giving yourself credit for. It's just you that feels like everything's going to pot right now. Okay? Hang in there. You're doing okay. And Fancy Nancy, Matu's mom trying to invite me for cake cutting. Yeah. Oh my gosh, totally. And you know what? What you're going to say back to it is be like, I have to check my schedule. If I'm not busy that day, I'll try to make it. That is literally what you're going to reply back to because she's going to be passive aggressive and be totally like, oh, do you want to come with too? You're going to be like, well, let me check my schedule. I didn't set time aside for your birthday. You know what I mean? You got this, girl. All right, thank you guys for the super chats. And Sag, thank you for letting me read your life, love, and energy. I love you for it. And God, thank you for the throat chakra. That was really Kermit the Frog. But anyways, as always, we love you and appreciate your divine guidance, protection, and direction. And making this happen for Sagittarius, because Sag deserves it. All right, Sag, until next time, I'll see you then. Namaste. Peace and love. Archer out. Yeah, Chariot.